On average, 8 million people travel each day. That's the equivalent of the entire country of Switzerland traveling at any given time. As a travel agent, it's very important to me that people travel, not only because it's how I make my money, but because I believe it makes people better people. But how's this done? First, I believe it builds confidence. 2, I believe it creates a cultural sensitivity in individuals. And 3, I believe it creates an easier way to accept a globalized world. But how are all of these things possible? How can these things be yours through traveling? First, in building confidence, when you're bombarded by new sights and sounds and smells, it creates a sense of wonder, just like arriving at Disneyland. You see things you've never seen, and you're doing things you've never done before. And these feelings make it easier to go out and act. When you don't know the layout or the language of the land you're in, this gives you the opportunity to meet new people, to create a bond with those people in the land you're visiting, and to maybe make some new friends. Traveling is the number one way to break up a routine. And routine creates comfort. And when we go out of our comfort zones, we create an opportunity to make us more open and take away our inhibition. Second, in creating a cultural sensitivity, we are able to see why people see things the way they are, why people do the things they do, and why people say the things that they say. It makes us more sensitive, and it makes us more attentive to the needs of others, though we might be able to understand where they're coming from. Third, and finally, I believe it creates an easier way to accept a globalized world. Like it or not, we're starting to live in this globalized world. With the internet and social media, it creates areas that are so much smaller. The world has become such a smaller place. With tourism making up about 10% of the world's GDP, you can see that traveling does help the world, at least from a money aspect. The more we see, the more we learn, and the more we understand, we're able to be a part of that globalized world. Travel is important, and developing the skills we need to live in this new and ever-changing world. People are moving from country to country. They're trying new things, they're doing new things, and they're all with people of different cultures. If we don't come and understand these people of different cultures, we'll be left behind. We'll be the ones who don't move forward. Travel is important. You can only gain from it. You'll never lose anything by traveling.